Three men army. You are the third man.
You see, the thing is this, meaning say, I believe in loyalty. I don't see believing in ati wewe ni stepping stone kwa life yangu. Kaa tulianza na wewe, maybe by the fall off na unaningam, but si believing ati I will make you feel like we're friends, and then when I'm done with you I'm like, alright, you got me. So with these guys, Maze, we came from nothing. I remember we'd come here and we'd be going home and they're complaining about, hey man, salary, it's getting late, you got me. But then, why are you guys doing this to me, Baba?
What's the story behind this?
The thing is this, I'm actually bitter na story. I'm not, the word is hurt. Wananikera kabla di fucking.
I can feel it.
Fuck me, wananiboka because I will start crying. Because, you know those people wenye mulikuwa mna dreams kumoja tomoka. Yeah. Go on.
But okay, I hate to be one with an opinion. I'm always skeptical of the people who like came from nothing. They're the worst human beings. And then they make it. Oh my God. He started saying, takulipa, nini, sijui what? I said, he pushed me. I said, thank you. Now my ego has begun to be at play. So then, he started swinging at me. At first I was winning, guys. It's always such nice.
You should have seen
the first 3 seconds, you're always winning.
and the ego is here. Let me tell you, don't be lied. Men have strength. Even if he's skinny, that guy was skinny as hell. It's not funny.
It's not funny.
And you came out and you were saying like, no, that's not actually what happened.
Yeah.
You know, the whole situation was fake. It's AI generated and all that.
Yeah.
What was the? Yeah. What was the?
Long live the clan Wataguana people. Welcome to another episode of 3 Truths. No lie, I'm telling you today we have one over the arguably funniest people in our 254 Africa and even the planet. Of course, a social media mogul and an entertainer. Sorry, a girl Toto. We're here with the one and only Rono.
Wow, I'm happy to be here.
Darling, how are you?
I'm good.
So
welcome.
Tuko na culture flani where as we begin. Of course, you have to say a truth. So Frankie, the man of the house, twende kwao.
Women should not be demanding things that they can't afford.
Alrighty,
mama.
You're not mysterious. You just lack emotional depth and no personality at home.
The real gangsters are in prison. When him tukutu. So what's up? Welcome to our podcast.
Asante clan, Manze. I'm happy to be here.
How is life? What's going on? What's good?
Man, I'm 25.
Hey,
you're 25.
Gen Z. What's your call?
Wait, just turned or what?
This adulting is kicking my ass. It's kicking my ass, yeah. It's kicking my ass. But yeah, I guess Niko too. Yeah.
Niko too. What's going on? Busy V1212.
I recently moved out to this is my house now. I'm excited about that. And I've decided to you know what? Let me get outside. Let me stay in the house. Actually, let me stay in the house because you guys are insane. Every time I realize I'm a very confrontational person. And it's not supposed to be in every space.
Yeah.
So it's just a big over. It's not funny. You know why I say it's funny? It's because I've come to realize like not every space needs your confrontation. Kuna wasi hawezi reason, hawana maturity ya your stuff. But you know the thing with me is I hate injustice. Like when I see your like slow like uelewi, I'll like my ego says
Machofala.
Amka bwana.
Changamka ji.
And so if I see injustice, I'm quick to, even if people realize, okay, this is insane person, let me step back. I'm like, nah, nini, calm, nini, ego, blah. Before I do it, guys, I was in the emergency room. I said, wow.
I'm going to pay story. What happened?
Please.
Okay, so, ciao. Nilishawambia, pome nilikuwa nimeacha. But
you know
the problem with Kenyans, like they just can't let you be sober, bro. Like
for how long?
3 months. 3 months. I know.
3 months is a long time, G.
It's not really. Like,
it is.
But it's Jafanya a year, 6 months. So I think after that 3 months, I felt like a G. And everyone around me, like at that time, most people are saying, even a glass of wine is okay, but it's never a glass of wine. And especially like me, I'm a very addictive person. Like I have even the gym. Like if I like something, I'm obsessive.
We can see you're doing good with that.
Sensational is the word, actually.
So manze, before I know it, I was in the counties. Before I know it, I was hanging around. So I was just, there's a form of escapism yenye kuteiko now, especially when you don't face your life.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure that comes in this job of ours that you kind of have to lock in almost all the time.
For sure.
And me, that pressure, I've always struggled with it. So I always find escapism in things. Kama see gym, it's a toxic one. Sasa kama tea.
Yeah.
And I remember I just hang out. Me, I don't care. But then when I'm lit, I can hang out with anyone. Ata ukue nani fundi, come guys. So the standards really drop. And the problem with that is you're the only sane person in the room. Always assume that you're the sane person in the room.
Yeah.
And pretends to be like this spiritual guy, can see your past, you can meditate with you. He's so good at what he does. The manipulation is top notch.
Yeah.
So that's the guy. Even he said, this guy would send me money. Of course you trust this person. I'm like, hey.
Wow.
Yeah.
So alikuwa ameniambia, Rono, I see yours. I'm like, bro.
So what's his benefit? What does he benefit from
That's the thing. Like, I think he depends on them emotionally. He likes that vulnerability, he likes that control. I never used to give him information ever. He was like, this guy's off. Even he'll just call me randomly and just tell me other people's stories. And I'm like, nah, I don't trust this guy. But then I was supposed to meet with him that day. So then I sent him the images of my abuse. I was like, this what happened to me, bro, yesterday. I can't even believe this what happened to me. So I'm opening up to someone.
Okay.
This guy goes and gives it to a blog. I was shocked. So now I'm not only I'm in Aga Khan. I'm going through some like stitches, whatever.
Yeah.
And then also now emotionally, like it's blowing up and I'm like, okay, so this is my death. This is Apado Nakufa. It's actually here. So it was just because I didn't say it. And that's why I was like, I want to be in control of my story.
Yeah.
So I felt bad about that,
Wait, you're telling somebody who you met online, I've never met physically, your personal stuff as a public figure. Boo, show me the math.
But those guys, they're good. They're good.
What do you mean? Wanakwambia nini yo?
They're patient. They're patient. Okay.
In your low moment as well, you want someone to hear you.
Hey. I mean some random fucker can't DM me and tell me Kalila, you're going through hell. I know alcohol. Go and talk to your children and your relatives. What are you telling me? So, unamtumia do ama yana benefit aje?
Like, he came with the angle of, you can do these practices, you can go vegan. I know this it's called the dark night of the soul. I'm very curious about knowledge.
Okay.
So I was absorbing with wisdom. Like I would listen and be like, okay, sawa, this makes sense. Then he'd tell you things even, he'd be so good at reading you. And Akwambia, this is why you remember this time this happened, because this was the reason.
Wait, is this guy famous?
Yeah, we need to check him out.
Everyone exposed him. Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I need to see this guy.
I didn't see this guy. Wait, Mark.
Yeah, let me show you.
Yeah, please.
What does he do in real life?
So he's a trader. He's a forex trader. He teaches people trading, and then he's also a spiritual teacher. So I was
He's trading with your emotions.
hey.
Show me him.
Let me show. He was even exposed the other day. There's another one that Kwanza mine was not even that deep. He took this shorty for a shroom trip, and then recorded her. We're selling her things like, the wind is calling you outside. Hey, to you, Nairobi.
But he's just approaching chicks. He's just approaching chicks.
And in their low moments.
Yeah. Ain't no guy listening to it.
Oh, yeah, because at Sa Frank umeenda kuambia, this kunipima.
Unataka kunidenya?
Say.
Au chokora nimemcheki mahali. Sorry guys.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
I can never believe this guy.
By the way he looks, man, it makes sense why we do that.
So like even me, I was shocked. I'm like, I've never trusted him with personal info. I think I was just like going through it and I needed someone
to shoulder
like
to lean on.
validate. Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Unamfollow still? Ngekudharau. What you fucking
Yo, I don't play. I was like, I called him. I'm like, did you just distribute my info? He's like, yes, Rono, I know what I'm doing. This is to protect you. I'm your friend. I told him, thanks. DCI very fast. That nigga, like he has a front of like audacity, rudeness, but under all that, when the DCI called him, he was I don't play that shit. He was told, pull that stuff down, or if you ever mention her again, you're going under the bus. And he was like, I'm ready to come in with my lawyers. I'm ready to come at any time. Hey.
That shit is wild. I
never knew some guys like that existed.
So, but let me ask you, before you like listen to some random guy online, auna ule best yako cha ukwela, ule best yako fulani.
So now, the thing is, I realized where I was like messing up in life. The people who love me for who I am, or who are genuinely there for me, I kind of just avoided them. Like, it's just weird. And then I would go for people who I know don't give a damn.
Oh, okay.
So that's a pattern that even I'm working in therapy, because it's like, okay, you can't self-harm and also go to people who harm you as well.
Oh, you do therapy?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's
Love it.
expensive.
Oh, yeah,
God
definitely.
damn, it's chipping my pocket.
How much are you paying? 6?
3
3
per session, yeah.
Hey, mimi niko nalipa 6.
Ini 300k ama ni 3k?
3K.
Oh.
Do you go for therapy, Kalala? Have some water.
All right.
Have some water.
This is therapy for Kalala.
But you know, hizo boundary si mchezo. Do you know how many people tell me, oh, Kalala is so rude? I'm like, yeah.
As fuck, there's the word rude in my name, not Prudence. Where the fuck? I'm rude online and then you want me to be nice in person. Oh, melema, are you okay?
There's a day ulikuja blankets and she had like so many fans coming saying hi to her. She's like, hebu ngoja kwanza, sijapumua.
I think you go through this a lot. Even Frankie, you too.
Yeah.
You know that part yenye tumeenda sherehe kama wasanii tunakula vibes. Picha. Can I drink?
Tabidi upige picha.
Sawa sikatai lakini I cannot do. Bro, imefika midnight sijalewa. My favorite song is playing. You want us to do a group? Wow, you want to hug me and look at me like, ha, bro.
And you'll find all characters. There's a guy who's calling you for the babe. She's like, aki, my girlfriend anakupenda.
Not my wife.
Like,
Then how'd you manage hanging out in dingy places with this character, with this stature?
that's the thing. So now, because I don't like that stardom, I go to dingy places because I want to fit in, or like, and that would, you see the consequences.
Nakuramba.
Meno ni nusu at this point. It's not funny, guys.
Seriously.
No, it's actually for real.
Oh, you broke it in half?
No, yeah. You can't see that. Yeah. Yeah, that's when I think that's when I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Wake up call. Yeah.
Dang.
I know.
But were you looking to address that situation? Because currently, obviously, right now, and you've been known to be like, a feminist, and there's this whole thing of, GBV going around. Did you have a plan to address that whole situation? Because it is a serious situation, of course. I mean, this guy, granted, yes, you provoked that situation, but I mean, putting hands on a woman, that's like, it's next level. You already know you're overpowering. You're overpowering in this situation, right? So, granted, you were a dick, but going to that extra mile, I think it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
Were you looking to have that conversation afterwards?
I mean, I didn't even expect it. I won't let you guys. The reason why it shocked me, because yes, people fight, people like argue, but I didn't expect someone to go to that level.
Yeah.
And so that's when I took like initiative and said, no, unalala ndani, like no doubt about it. And it's in court as well.
Okay.
Yeah. And I wanted to do it from a point of like raising awareness to GBV. And maybe when I've conquered, not at when I'm still going through it. That was well, like, surely. Yeah. So I think actually, Nisha, I think because I know now what the situation was, I can even talk about it. I don't think you need time to heal. There's never like, your time will pass and you'll heal. Like, once you know what the situation was and your grasp of like your responsibility and can you only do there's a move. Accountability. Yeah.
I want to ask you something, talking about venye unasemanga uko na ego na kidogo 1-2-1-2, you're very quick to anger, alright? Mbona unapenda korofishana na watu online? Unafunga tu siku moja mazao tani unanyukana left right center.
Do I though?
I mean, kaka, you look at actress and you're like,
there was a time,
yangu bwana, shame on you.
There was Kate, there was, who's the other one?
Goro pia ukatandika what?
So as I said, like, sober me is very chill, and laid back. But like once I liquor hits, man.
But let's not act like a drunk man's words is not a sober man's thoughts. Hawezi leo anze kucreate vitu. Unaleo una release.
Ni ukweli.
Preach.
So maybe I did feel that way. I think maybe the approach was aggressive, but I I felt that way. Yeah. And
you said what you said.
I said what I said. Daily Peter.
Do you have industry friends?
Do I have industry friends? Acquaintances maybe. Yeah. I don't want to say friends, but there are a couple of people who I can go to and talk to and be vulnerable with.
Yeah.
Who are within the industry.
Yes.
naona si wale fulani unajua anakuanga hivi you know, would think that maybe I'm telling Frankie, but soon as Frankie hits a black samurai sijawaambia. So is it are you confident that there are people that are actually your friends, ama time will tell?
There's a very bloodline. I think I'm still discovering what even friendship is. I do so well on my own, and like I love being alone, and I do so well on my own. I'm learning how to be around people. I'm learning how to be to accommodate, to be vulnerable, to be intimate. Because a lot of the friendships I did have was very transactional, you know, or it's Rono, so she's supposed to, you're supposed to give me emotion, you're supposed to be my therapist in a way.
Yeah.
But for once now I'm learning, okay, it's good to like, you know, be around people you can be vulnerable with and intimate with. So even I realized I would escape that. So you see, when you don't have that, even if people in the industry are trying to reach out to you on that level, because I remember a couple, I mean, there's Aura Gold, I mean, even Bien, who would be like, try to reach out with you in love, but you're like, nah, too much, oh my goodness, you know, I want the emotionally unavailable ones, but then I'm seeing the consequences of the emotionally available ones, and now I'm putting in the work in therapy to know, okay, it's okay to be vulnerable with your friends. Yeah. It's okay to be loved. Kwanza hapo where, I don't know, a lot of love I get is projected. I don't know how to explain that. It's like, I love you so much. Oh my God, I love you. And it's very few people who say, I'm here with you. I see your flaws and I understand why you're human as well. So the minute you fail, it's like, oh my God, and where I loved her guy, she's gone for. You know? It's just projected. So I'm learning how to sieve through.
I mean, you've gone through so much in the industry. Hadi umetushow mazee, but then nilikuanga na the drinks 1 to 2. Me too. Teamwork makes the dream work. And nili realize you've gone through so many podcasts where people are like, oh yeah, it was crazy, we'll love you, we'll stand with you. So awase ukuja kucheck on you baadaye, kucheck on your progress, ama umekuita ndo apate views. And I'm very sorry, you know who I'm talking to you. Wewe, is it something that they're gonna sit there with you and like, oh, we love you, it was crazy, they tear up, but then once the cameras are cut, because fiti thumbnail, and then you leave. So is it that situation, or do you actually feel like hizo zabe umeenda kuelezea wase so that they can have your story out there imesikika?
Nimekuja kuona not everyone deserves your vulnerability.
Yeah.
Always it's good to know places to go and be intimate ama vulnerable. Because kuna wase wanataka tu kusema, hey, Rono aliniambia hivi na hivi na hivi. Ama Kalala aliniambia hivi. Hey, by then, na unajua alikuja podcast yangu hiyo siku.
I hear you.
So it's good. I'm learning. I'm so good within like my talent, I could say, in my career. I might make mistakes, but I'm really good. I could say I'm good there. Emotionally, relationships, I'm like 8 years old. And that was a hard thing to see. That was a hard thing to accept. So I am currently learning that sio kila msia anafaa kuona ukibleed. And you don't need to open up to everyone to feel seen. There are spaces specifically for that. Whether that's therapy, whether that's family, even whoever's just not outside knows someone's going to use it against you. Because every time unakuwa vulnerable now, say they use it against you for a power trip. I mean, they do it all the time. Even right now, even those people who did me that like that, they went on the internet and said, oh yeah, now we can tell you who she really is. It's like, damn,
They're just holding information until the right time.
They're recording. Talking about relationships, are you in a relationship?
No, actually, stay away from me.
Broke man, tell me about it.
No, I think I was actually about to say that, like, for you don't even sound like you even figured out yourself to begin with. So she's even trying to figure out herself, figure out her friends before she can figure out another man.
Rono, is that the answer?
It is, man.
Si watu kwa tunasema venye hii Nairobi tunalisha wanaume, tunawalea back to. Si watu kwa nasema.
Okay, traumatized sawa.
Yes, you are traumatized. Umekapitia bwana. Umekapitia.
Imagine I don't even want. I think this actually from now. I think for August, next year August, I'm gonna be celibate and sober. I'm dead ass. Celibate and sober.
Say it again.
Yeah, Coochie closed.
Since when?
Live closed.
Since when? How
For
long?
renovations. Since June. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Since June, yeah. And like even June, it was not like fun. It was like meaningless. So I was like,
Juni liko ule mzungu.
Probably some of them.
We are recording.
That's why you are recording.
Damn. One thing about you, Rono. You've been cheating online. You see a post notification Rono posted. You're like, okay.
What is it going to be today?
Writing. Today you're happy, tomorrow motivation, today.
Hey.
You don't really feel like your personality, rather your online personality, in a take away from your gigs or clients or corporate world. Because I wouldn't say you're that typical them flan your makeup, you work on TV and you smile like this.
Damn, actually, you know what? I haven't struggled with brands because I think I stay authentic as much as I can. But where the problem is, because there's no niche, it's like, okay, so who are you today? You know? But I don't think, naonanga tu, as long as I'm consistent and I'm authentic, I'll never struggle. Naonanga tu hivyo.
For sure.
Hata kama ziko, I'm never worried that, I don't have a brand. I've never been that person.
Yeah.
I don't have a brand. I don't even know how I'm going to pay my rent. I'm just like, bro, abundance itakuja when. Let's see. Let's go back to YouTube Evo. And I just figure it out. I don't know how. Yeah. So I don't even care honestly, I don't care what brands think about me.
Louder for the people at the
Good.
back.
Shout it out.
Then I'm dependent. Then I'll become this, Kenyan influencers are so curated. It's like aesthetics. Oh my God, guys, we're going to visit my friend. Naku market nini. It's very curated. And I don't want to be that. I don't want to be
the
fake.
Typical, hi guys.
Yeah. So, I think, because if people, kwanza in the US, me and Mona in Kenya, it's normally, you have to have a good image, ndio pewe brand.
Kama hujavaa wig ya 40K
Sahau your story. But the US is like, anyone is, I'm telling you, pedophiles are getting branded.
Hey, you've gone too far.
You've gone
But
too
yes.
far. Calm down.
No, I'm serious.
Come back.
I mean, spiritual guys, hata ufanye nini, hata kama unaishi in the forest na unakwanga barefoot, there's a brand that will be like, yeah, I like
Because it's
that.
influence that they care about.
Exactly.
Yes.
But is it not that sometimes pia Wakenya tunafanyanga ujinga? Msee ako live anahesabu mchele. Are you mad? And then you're there calling yourself an influencer. You've seen these guys on TikTok. Mchele 1 kg uko hivi.
Unaweza hesabu mchele?
Bro, am I okay? What do you mean? Aya, mwingine anakaa tu mboga. Bro, what is wrong?
Mwingine amelala.
Kwanza they are a couple. What is and then you're saying they're influencers.
I love it.
Release me, bana.
I love it.
Release me. Don't tell me ati, they're always giving it to the same influencers. Baba, what are you doing?
Kuna
What
watu
are you
wanahesabu
doing?
mchele.
Kuna mchezo kaka. You are not a serious guy.
Dissenter man.
Wow.
By the way, are you in a relationship, Julie?
Wacha kulenge hiyo swali yangu. Please.
Dissenter men.
Yes. Then we go to Kalala's relationship.
We're not right.
We already know Kalala's situation.
Hey, okay. Dissenter men.
I'm sure you got like flack from having that statement.
There's a guy called Francis Kaido.
Especially from that guy.
I'm wondering when he'll get off my dick.
Wow. That guy is on your dick.
First of all, like, you're not even getting any ladies. I'm not the problem here, darling. Like, selective outrage, I'm sorry that the ladies will listen to me. Sorry. But I think it was just, honestly, okay, I nilifanya vibaya kusema they're all wrong. But it's not like most men. Let's just be real. It's not like most men. And from just the experiences I see for myself, naona online na kenye nimepitia, I don't think it's worth it. Like, I don't think it's worth anyone, like, living for anyone or expecting someone else to be your happiness.
Anyone's approval and norms. Yeah.
There's a thing you said, Frankie. Relationships are transactional.
Yeah.
The problem with women is they walk into relationships not knowing that, like, I love this man, I'm here to love him. Even the Bible says a woman is supposed to respect a man and a man is to love a woman.
Yeah.
So, like, if you don't respect that man, what are you doing there? What are you really doing? Yeah, so that's why you don't go for brokies, dusties, because you won't respect him, but you'll love him.
Yes.
Alafu utakuwa unavuta bangi na unakunywa tap water, and you don't want to do that, honey. You don't want to do that.
Kalala maoni.
Sina maoni.
You have someone who's backing you now.
Mama. Usikia zile futa bangi asubuhi. But I love him. He's cute. Anajua kucheza pool.
Yo, every time you lower your standards, kiboko inakam inakutayarisha tu inafanya ding, 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 ding. It's about to learn. No matter if you're a man or a woman, every time you lower your standards, it's coming.
But you see, this is the thing. When you say this thing, you could lower standards. Ni kusema nini? Because you see, there's no way me I'm there in my bedsitter Juja talking about me. I want a rich man in Kilimani. Aje so atisa wewe unadharau mse wa nduthi mwenye what are you mad? Because you want Frankie in Arusha. Aje standards ni kusema nini? You didn't study
That's
school.
Why I said.
Hauna matako.
You cannot demand for something
pesa,
you can't afford.
Ujui kufua chakulako ni mavi. What is your standards?
Being reasonable. I think standards inafaa kuwa reasonable pia. Zikiwa outrageous, that's why you find shorties dating married men. I don't know how they do that.
That shit is wild. That shit is wild. Like wetu uko tu sawa unajua usiku anafinyana na bibi yake and you're like I love him.
People are not scared of HIV or STDs. Ni pregnancy ndo inawastua. And that's a red flag.
Wow. But it's for the money though, I guess.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Because I have a friend of mine who no, that's nonsense. Ni ujinga. Because as a friend of mine, sijui niseme ni fala ama shida nini. Umse ana date married man mwenye anado. Why?
No ma.
What is going on?
No ma.
Why? The dick, bro, there's like how many men are there on earth? 7 billion. I don't know.
7 billion is the whole population.
Well, I took 10 billion.
8.
So this is the thing. I think men ni wachache.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me a married man who's broke is what you wanna fucking. Are you okay? And then you wanna be that sorry that you're in the house chilling as you hear him chase the wife out of the house. Are you proud?
How old is she?
How old am I? She's 28. But then
what is she doing with her life?
Fucking a married man.
No, like career-wise.
That's what I said, Baba. That's what I said.
A broke married man.
So
what is she gaining from it?
I don't know. Me sijui na Mr. Advice. Me, I'm not in bed with you guys. And you see, the thing is, this story is with married men. I'm like, muona kabisa venye anafanyia bibi yake. Ni mama watoto wake.
Sembuse wewe.
No, he loves me. They said they are done. So me mtu asinililie. But if you want to drink, I will take you when you're heartbroken. I'm waiting for you. Because when you let me advise mtu about relationships, because me I can't tell you Frankie what to do.
No, I can't tell
Even if I see you doing shit.
Lakini mapenzi is strong. Let me tell you, you'll do some stupid, crazy shit for love.
It'll always reflect you back to you in such the most comical way. Utasema tu sawa. Acceptance.
You think alcohol is bad? Fall in love.
The greatest drug. The addiction to love or a man or a woman.
What's the dumbest thing you've done for love?
For free. Damn. I think I've never been in love. I've never been in love, but I've had attachments. And in those attachments, lazima tu nimejiabandon in the sense of giving more than I'm receiving. Sana financially. Yeah.
You've never felt love?
No, I haven't been in love.
Fallen in love.
Yeah.
At 25G, kuna ule tu kijana fulani alikuwa amekuno. Nuwa bei ya jioni.
Nah.
LGBTQ.
And that's what I'm saying. I knew I was coming out.
You're being slick with it. You guys.
Hey, kwani LGBTQ falling in love?
Because I had those as a norma. Those breakups.
Yeah, theirs is worse.
Oh,
what?
There's a story who jumped from the balcony. You heard that story?
No.
You've not heard this story. She's some lights. I think she was dating Naughty. And Usini got and then it's not a funny story. So I think she fell from a building, like from rooftop, and then she lost an arm.
She lost an arm?
Yeah.
She jumped?
Yeah.
No.
She lost an arm. And then Naughty does content here. Things that your ex can't do. She's being carried. Maybe I saw this online. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up.
Way.
All I heard is just she jumped, but then she's okay. I didn't
No,
know
she actually is alive and she's okay, but
she lost her arm.
Yeah, I think it's like up until here, so this part.
Mapenzi.
Alafu unaniwacha ji.
Mapenzi.
How else can I tell you I love you? I'll give you an arm and a foot.
Nah, bro. I don't have a leg. Yo. When I see these divorcee people, now wanaurumia. Money mortgage. Yani, this is someone you are like, this for lifers. And they just wake up and say, actually, wrap it up.
Gotta leave.
Gotta go.
No, the person you marry is not the person you divorce. You find out very, very
so then unafaa kujua James unafaa kuoa.
Yeah.
Hawezi. It's a gamble.
Hadi lini?
Love is always a gamble. You think it's assured that you'll know the one?
But
I don't even believe there is such a thing as the one.
As in?
You just find out ule unapenda on the way. Yeah.
Kuna the one.
Is it a must that you have to kiss the frogs ndio upate inaligned?
I mean.
Yeah, would you want to be married and you are willing virgins? Sorry. Okay, not like
I'm the worst way is to imagine. I love for any virgin. You don't need Gucci.
I played myself.
Oh. Because I don't do those barbaric things. I'm done for.
You miss la magi tunakojoa bana.
Lafu ni mluya.
I want million.
Sorry.
Okay, it's okay.
Too much.
The one exists. Long story short.
So yeah, do you have to kiss frogs before you find the one? Or like...
You have to sample a lot of riffraff before you can find the...
perfect match.
So now they've been married for like 47 years. Or like you can be in the marriage, but I'm low-key eyeing Frankie.
But you see, there's a lot of back. Our 45 years. During that time, there's less distraction. Here, there's so much distraction in our time, in our generation.
Yeah,
there's so many options. Social media has created options. Kiangalia tu hivi tu social media, you're finding some chick in Jamaica commenting in your post.
Yeah,
and like, wow, this is a fine chick.
Yeah,
Jamaica is how many hours? I can fly there real quick. You get?
Yeah,
it's very easy. But back then. Ni hapo tu.
Yeah. Community.
Ukiishi roho sambu ni hao tu ndio utajua.
Ndio maana kwa mazishi wa Sestona tokezanga na watu weka 45.
There you go. And it's easy to keep that secret or that lie because all you have to do is probably just go to, Athi River. And your family is never going to go that side or it's going to take a while before they go that side.
So you people will record. We are recording your husband. No, you.
And those friends who are telling you bad shit. I see it's not when it's about me. Si udaku. Sijana nimemwona. You're hurting my feelings. Ulimwona na nani? Unakumbuka ule fulani mwenye umpendangi? Ule fulani mwenye anakuwa na bathman kapa. Uyo. Fuck.
Atina ulikuwa unajua.
Si ndio babe, usinite babe.
Yo.
So I want to ask you guys a question, huh? Remember one time I told you guys that a friend of mine alinitandikia boyfriend, sindo? So recently alipata boyfriend and he's my type.
Revenge.
Come on.
Tabidi.
Baba, it's tonight. Where are you? Get ready. I want to check even because I'm the bigger person. You don't be petty. Baba, if you go low, you go low.
But what if he rejects you?
You're sioniki. Gotta smoothen the area. Just have a glass.
Wine? Whiskey? Changa.
Wewe kuja tu.
Kweke rege. Cheki mimi nasikia joto.
Ama tuoge.
No, seriously nasikia joto.
Wasuchoki tu. Ajama tuoge. Jeez.
There's a story you saw somewhere.
Got you.
And you'll go and be I think it was a nigga hugging somebody and then HR and shit.
Oh, shit, yeah.
What was it about?
There's this guy. I read the story.
Read the story.
Okay.
It looks like a movie.
Read the story. It's ridiculous. Hey, men nowadays, you have to ask twice, 3 times, and then a 4th one just to confirm. What?
Get her to sign something.
Hey.
Fingerprints.
You need a witness, kila kitu.
Men can lie.
So, hapana. Skiza story ya jamaa. Hey, you've already accused. So, am I the asshole for treating my coworker differently after she accused me of SA? We all know SA,
right?
When I saved her life.
Okay,
so the story starts. I'm a quiet guy.
You're not mysterious.
Ashaanza kujitetea.
Sina story mob.
I'm a quiet guy and genuinely friendly. I treat all my coworkers as friends. About 2 months ago, during a work lunch, one of my coworkers started choking. So I did the Heimlich thing to help her. After she's in the clear, the others cheered. I asked if she's all right. She just nodded her head, and headed to the bathroom without a word. So I didn't think much about it. Until 2 days later, I got called into HR for my inappropriate behavior. I was confused and asked for more details. That's when they told me that my coworker had filed a complaint stating that she felt my touches when I was helping her was inappropriate. My body was too close and she felt my private touching her. I gave her my statements and they put me on ice. I was still working with potential to be removed. While they investigated further, after a week, I was in the clear. I returned to work normally without fear, but I started distancing myself from the coworker. She tried to apologize, which I accepted, and I tried to explain that she has to tell me that she has trauma, but I still take precautions and only treat her as just colleague. I'm no longer talk to her unless needed to. Always keeping distance. No longer inviting her out unless there's others. She could feel my hesitance towards her. And how no longer treat her the same as others. You can understand.
Yeah, okay.
She tried to say that I'm being ridiculous and petty, but I told her that I'm just looking after myself. So, am I the asshole? Sorry about my English. It's my third language. Okay.
That sure is the asshole.
Yeah. Because when you're doing the Heimlich, it's kind of, you have to be close.
You have to be close, you have to be tight, very firm.
This first. What was going on with her?
She was
you were about to fucking die, nigga, and then you're taking me to HR. Manyoria. Alafu nakuja kunamea mbona unanitreat hivyo? Mbona unanitreat si kama wengine, because I don't feel I'm being nice to you. Okay, na understand you zimeguzana, but you're focusing on my dick. You aren't going to die. I don't know. That was not the dick.
Logic.
But don't you think like this whole feminist movement has taken things to the next level? Because there's a lot of cases like that where you have situations where you're helping out someone in a certain situation. You're thinking you're doing the right thing. Maybe a lady is, blacked out in a club or something, and you end up carrying her, putting her in a taxi, taking her, somewhere in Airbnb, putting her down. And then next thing in the morning, you're being told, hey, Kaka, you raped this girl, or she has no recollection of what happened. You're the one who brought her here. Now you're in trouble. So as a man, you're looking at a situation and saying, this chick is in a bad situation, but in order for me to protect myself,
yeah. I mean, but you see, sometimes sijui nikwambiaje, have you ever seen when there's probably a protest and then there's like in a campaign, then there's a woman nini alafu kutega zirushwe. So now in this situation, people are now acting like tumtoa hapa, but meantime they are fondling her left, right, center. You understand? So it's the same situation, but sio hivyo. Sijui kama unaningam, because you can find maybe with this guy, lakini lazima ungeguzana. But in this situation ile form ya wewe ulifanya aje? Kuna venye ulifanya. You see, the thing is, like when you're giving me CPR, baba, I'm awake, we're still kissing. Hey, you understand? So maybe it was like 4 seconds longer than it should have been. You know, I don't know.
So 4 seconds is worth your life. You know, probably.
Do you think
that guy knows how long you're supposed to do CPR? He doesn't work in a hospital.
Then why are you doing it? Let me die,
No,
Kaka.
see, what?
Let me die. Because you've done it 17 times. You are very bro. 17 times.
I think two things can be true at once.
Yeah.
In every movement kuna kwanga ule collateral mwenye. Even in maandamano, there's that one who wanted to steal.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe even there's some shories who take advantage of that to feel, okay, I want attention. You
Yeah.
know? And even I don't like how afterwards she was like, why did you treat me differently? Like, girl!
Right?
You don't know?
His life was about to end. Like everything, his career and all that was about to go down the drain.
You know?
And then you're asking me why I'm treating you like kuna mchezo.
How much she liked him. You know, there's also that.
And I don't how. Show me how.
You're reporting because you like me.
No, not like maybe she did like him, or like, I don't know, she was having some feelings towards him. And then maybe you him confused the Heimlich thing situation. And then after, he's like, guy, why are you not treating me the same? You know,
Oh,
like, why are you not treating me the... I don't know, it's even complicated.
Complicated as hell.
Twisted.
Okay, why was everybody cheering?
Yeah. Now why did he add that part? Actually, everyone was cheering.
Why are they cheering?
Because he saved her life.
But then you see that he would have used the entire company and say, why that cheering? That cheering.
You know what you mentioned, the cheering.
Cheering and I'm a quiet guy. Those two things.
Mr. I know you're a quiet guy, but the cheering is what you noticed. Guys.
Because how is I'm a quiet guy important in this story?
Because he's a guy who likes to be low key. I think that's what he's trying to say. Because obviously English is not his first language. Saying a quiet guy is like, I'm a low key person. So for me to do what I did is out of the norm. So when I realized people are cheering for me, I think that's why he even noticed it, because I'm sure he's not used to like a lot of, you know, like accolades
attention,
and all that, right? So when he heard that, he was like, hey, wow, this is crazy. This is amazing. But then short-lived moment of joy, because now.
Yeah. Also, think about it like this. Imagine if this, you know, that stupid guy in the office was always hitting on you, lakini umdai. Alafu sasa anakuja kukufanyia hivi. Let me die. So maybe there's that part. And then later on, after this guy is now not giving her attention, she's like,
hey, women are crazy.
But also you see the prevalence of those situations of rape, sexual abuse, rape and all that could even like make some women paranoid.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like maybe he didn't mean it in a good way. Maybe he wanted to nini me guy, and then you become paranoid.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, but then you see again, the thing is, the reason why would she sijui nikwambia aje, you know, things like if I today say Frankie umeni assault running sizi kuja kuambia tipole bas, you can't say fucking pole bas. You went and said this shit, nigga, stand on that.
Make it right.
Stand on it, because you see, part of the problem of when we talk about when a shorty gets sexually assaulted and you're like, apana, we unadanganya. Even those shorties who lie about guys doing it are part of the problem. Because you see, now you're making people who actually went through this look stupid as fuck. Mse anakula 30 years juu ya story yako na kutaka attention. Alinishika hivi. Bro, ni 30 years naangalia. What are you doing, G?
True.
You understand? And sometimes, sijui niseme aje, okay, kuna negligence ya putting yourself in a shitty situation. Other day I was looking at some documentary that talking about some guy who was explaining why he's in prison because of a minor. So his story was talking about nile form fulani ya umse ako 16 amekaa na assist na best yake wamekuja wamechill. So you see, I mean, it's negligent to not want to ask for your age, but it's something that people don't casually do. So wewe unajua vizuri you're underage, lakini si ile underage fulani ya like 12, like the one where you're kidogo aware hapo ma 16 17. But then you're not disclosing this information. Natoroka kwetu nakuja kaa kwako Frankie. So by the time una find out, because fuck me, I didn't know. And the Lord doesn't understand, I didn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Let's say there are some people who take advantage of that movement. Yeah.
What was it? Me Too.
Yeah.
That's the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
When that started, like, what? You're seeing people coming back. Things that happened like 7-10 years ago. It's like, yeah, you know, taking you to court for this thing.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you can counter that.
Uliza Didi. What? Money talks. Hey, ushasikia money talks. Hey, well, that was some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Now you'd have been in the corner there. I don't know. Hey.
Yo.
But even if you do pay off, see, Cassie was paid.
Yeah.
Still took it back to court.
Yeah, because she was like, because you know when you've been messed with, maybe I understand, we've been messed with all those years. Like, you know what? I'll take your money and I'll still take you to court. You know, deal with what I went through as well. But
some psycho ass shit. I'm sorry.
You know, there's freaky and then there's like psychotic.
Like, you have money, buy an island, get cows.
They've done that.
So go to Mars, bro. Go to Bermuda Triangle like a real nigga. You know what you do? We're here looking for the money that you have, and that's what you're doing with it. You can keep it. Yeah, you can keep it.
You don't want freaky money?
I mean, I want freaky money, but I don't want money to turn me into a freak.
Yeah.
Sindio freaky money.
Sitaki hiyo yenye tunafanya vitu hatufai.
Na hiyo line ni thin.
Very thin.
Thin as hell. You think it'll never be me, it'll never be me. Hey, by the time you know you're in Beverly Hills. Hey, Bussies. Hey. Sorry,
you don't even have to have a lot of money. Me, there was a chick who asked me to pee on her.
Yeah.
I was like,
hey. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Hey. And
so this is my therapist.
The story ends there.
Cut
kidogo. No, but that is not like bad, freaky.
Naweza kujelewa?
60.
Champagne shower.
Sio hiyo. Cut the camera. See vitu ya watoto. I mean, bro, if you can suck dick, bro. I mean,
if you can eat ass, so take a dump on you.
No.
Okay. You had me in the first half. You had me in the first half.
No, but
that's
technically is it not though? I mean, kokomatako. It's like you ask me that you can kiss but I can't spit in your mouth. How?
You know, okay, I like the whole licking thing, but can we shower like extra clean?
Of course.
Those guys for like ati wetoka tu job. They even police say just when you're from the washroom come. Nah.
Going where? Sanitize.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
And then you wanna come and kiss my child with it. You don't. Atini wewe karembo wapi? Eating with my spoons that my mother uses. Tabia mbaya.
So, competition. That's something that I don't know if we embrace it in the industry that we're in. But like with your situation, we have someone who has a similar character as to yours, or you have a similar character as to hers. Elsa, of course. And that was a whole thing when that whole story came out. What is your view with that situation? Like, do you embrace it? Or are you like, umekuja kwa space yangu na niharibia? Or let's collaborate? Or like, how do you see it?
I don't think I can. Because I think even I cared at that time because people were consistently telling me
to care.
And I was young, so I was like, maybe they have a point, you know, maybe they got a reason. But then with time I realized, bro, like you're only working against who you were yesterday. And even someone might think, oh, what she won, hata kupigwa ilikuwa crazy. Me, what I've gone through like in the past 2020 to 2024, I was fighting for my life. So I'm not that girl anymore, and that's enough for me. Like I'm going through my own things, and I'm like, yo, if I could get out of that, I don't care who's doing what, man. Like I've come to realize, and that's why I never stress about brand deals, money, nini. Abundance is our birthright, bro. And competition is a lie. Look, Rihanna and Beyonce exist in the same universe. Bro. I don't think I care anymore. Plus, how
did you get over it? Is it age? Is it reading books? Did you talk to someone about? Did you cry about it?
Is it therapy?
Will you do?
So when I came out and I was like, you know, you're trying to copy my steez, get your own, you know, POV. And then I was like, that's childish as hell, Chabet. Like I just sat with myself, I was like, that's so childish. That has never been you. I've never felt, actually I don't feel jealousy or envy. I don't think
it's a waste of emotion.
I've never felt that. What I do feel is, oh, if this nigga did this, but then I need to start doing something like this, or I've always wanted to do something similar. I've never said, guy, juko nayo, I'll never have. or juu umeenda huku it'll never happen. I'm actually happy for people.
But have you ever been in that situation where una feel, let's say today we began a race, alright? We got famous, maybe I did Tuesday, did Thursday, did Wednesday. So me na Frankie, una feel, lakini asa amekula mileage, me na do. Not that you're competing with us, but you feel like you're behind. Because I think the beginning of this year and towards the end of last year, I had a lot of that. I'd like go to some media and I'm like, I say wanna make moves, but I mean I do.
A lot of comparisons.
Comparison, not rather competition. Do you have that?
Of course, I'm human. And I even had that. I'm probably even in the middle of that, but I'm realizing, okay, what do I need to do to be ahead with my peers, or even be ahead with the goals I set for myself?
Yeah,
and then I just do it. Yeah.
But I believe you lock in.
Yeah,
especially you just lock in, and especially with the whole. I can speak for myself because I know like fitness has actually helped me do that, and I can see with you as well. Like when you're jumping into that fitness space, there's certain structures that it's giving you in order to, structure your life throughout the goals or the career goals that you have. So, I think you're on the right path, and it's just as you're locking in, you're putting that in the tunnel vision. You're looking at a specific route, and you're like, sawa, we're na 5 vizuri, lakini mimi ni pale.
Exactly.
Pale. Yeah.
And also I realize whenever you're having such a thing like that, where you're comparing, you've just left your life. You've been escaping your life. It's always that you've just been neglecting yourself, abandoning yourself, and that's why you've been comparing. Because if you were in your shit, if you were locked in, that would have never,
But I understand, for you, it's also tough because you started before her, right?
Yeah.
You started before her.
Yeah.
And then she came and she did something which is very similar and then blew up very fast. So that, I know that would also get to me. Like, it would be like,
see fair.
Yeah, like, what? I've been doing this thing way...
It's come a second born or monkey before first born.
Hey.
That would piss me off.
That would
piss me off. I understand it. Yeah.
But you see, I kind of realized it was my responsibility and my accountability because I wasn't going for those opportunities. I wasn't putting myself out there. I was downplaying myself.
Yeah.
Whatever big opportunity was coming, I'm like... Nah, I'm not ready yet. So I can't even be mad,
True.
She just prepared herself for the opportunity and she took it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, what do I need to do? And what do I want? Also, another thing is sometimes it's just because I don't think the life she has is anything close to what I want to have. I think my idea of abundance is very different. And hapo ndo niko focused.
Success to everyone is different.
And then the thing is, I believe in the industry, we have a specific idea of success.
Yeah.
So wewe kama celeb, kama uko Kilimani na una benzo, you are failing. Kitoa sawa gate ni, mimi nadai kulima shamba Rift Valley.
That's what I'm saying.
Sidai benzo.
I'm so sad. Like, okay, let me shut up. But I have projects in Rift Valley. I'm not even joking, bro.
You understand? So see ati because sishi Kilimani, atunajua manzo dema nshingi mirema. Yeah.
Ama ana gari.
Gari ni nini baba?
I need a shamba.
So this is my man, And then the thing is, our peers, they do this thing where they want to be seen. Sijui kauna. You kitu unifaka because tell me why the fuck you need 400k at 24 years. Tell me why the fuck. To do what? Shamba. Apana, because
performative.
Why? Uko hapo maza after that because why? Do you have like a chronic disease now? Say me that one I'll understand. But like nakasirika. Niko hapo mazen kwa 10k mbele nyuma alafu nashika mzinga 9k. Ndio sema kalala. Ni ujinga.
Lakini kalala.
Nasikia tu matusi kama.
Mimi nataka kuuliza swali.
Niuliza.
Because you were pretty much in the same situation with Si ulianzisha kitu na watu wengine?
Nani hao? Nani hao? Mimi acha nikome mimi pesa zangu.
Three men army. You are the third man.
Aya. You see, the thing is this, Minim say, I believe in loyalty. I don't see believing in ati wewe ni stepping stone kwa life yangu. Kaa tulianza na wewe. Maybe by the way fall off na unaningam. But believing ati I will make you feel like we're friends, and then when I'm done with you, I'm like, alright, you get me? So with these guys, Maze, we came from nothing, G. I remember we'd come here and we'd be going home and they're complaining about, hey man, salary, it's getting late, you get me? But then, why are you guys doing this to me? Baba,
what's the story behind this?
The thing is this, you had a gig and, this is my boys. I was like, alright guys, this is the amount of money, paid me the first half. This gig happened 1 year ago. Bro, you can't tell me. Because your pesa si ati ni pesa mingi. Nawezi niambia mjaguze do kutoka last year hadi this year. So you understand things like that. And then, mnakubali tukosanishwe na do.
Manze.
Aki niambieni, I stole from the company or integrity type shit. Ama niambie maze squeezy maze unakunywanga sana, you've lost the focus, but tunakosania do. Guys, shame on you. You don't reply to my DMs, you don't pick up my phone, and then when we meet in person, you're acting like we're cool. Now we're not cool, G. We're not. And I'm not going to sit here and act like, yeah, you know. Bro, imagine it has gotten to a place I have to tell the world for you guys to act on it. You get me? Hiyo ni nini, bro? Every single time natembea kwa streets, a story ni, oh, wapi nani? I'm like, mtoe kwa mfuko yangu. You get me? Because we used to work together. I'm actually bitter na story. I'm not, the word is hurt. Wananikera kabla di fucking.
I can feel it.
Fuck me, wananiboka umba, because I will start crying. Because, you know those people wenye mulikuwa mna dreams kumoja tomoka? Yeah. What happened?
Don't worry,
you
have me now.
Uko unanisikia the whole time kabla tuanze. I have to beg for your attention. So for me, those are my friends from hell. Fuck that. Firo kwa matako na skenj with. Sorry. I'm sorry direct. I'm sorry.
So you did try to reach out to them and have that conversation?
Time and time again. Like DMs, phone calls, WhatsApp, personal numbers. Like, G, go on.
But okay, I hate to be one with an opinion. I'm always skeptical of the people who came from nothing. They're the worst human beings. And then they make it. Oh my God. They're the worst, bro. I don't know. They switch up. But I kind of understand why.
Yeah.
Because now, when I was down there, I was selling, everyone stepped on me. But now it's like, you know.
But I think also it's with that point that you've made, I now have it.
Yeah.
I know where I've come from. I don't want to go back there. So you try to hold on to it as much as possible. So there's that mentality of hii ni yangu yote. Right?
No, but nimekupigia mboka, sikuombi loan. You're making it look like I'm begging you. I've done the job for you. We were asking Paul to buy tickets. Paul showed up. People in that crowd were there to see me. Pay up, motherfucker. Are you okay?
That's the irrationality now.
That's because what? You see fair.
I don't think there's an excuse for that.
There's no fucking excuse.
Yeah.
Utasema na si pesa mo bin tabia za kichokora. Oh, okay, now I'm saying what you're saying.
You get it now? Now you get it, the irrationality. Yes.
Yeah. Frankie, una friends from hell?
Mimi? Sina. Mi ndio friend from hell.
Maybe Frankie, who is your close friend?
They're not in the limelight.
Okay.
I have very few.
Exposed.
So I have, and they're in different places that I've been.
Okay.
So everywhere that I go, I collect someone who's solid. I have a friend of mine who's, he's in the States now, but we met when I was in Israel. So that was since I was 13, 14. Been friends ever since. Another one is in North Wales. Again, when I was there. Been friends like this, solid.
Yeah.
There's another one I met when I was in uni, but he's Nigerian. I was in Liverpool, met him there. Been solid ever since I was 21.
Mr. Madam.
Hey.
You're not capable.
No, as in, Madam is acquaintance. I think also because I entered into a relationship.
Yeah.
Hey, me, I had to unfollow a lot of people. Kwanza.
Kaka, fast quick. Kwanza hiyo simu.
So,
let's have it.
Kukuwa na mabese when you're in a relationship who are female is very hard. It's even hard to maintain a relationship with a lady. I think as a guy, there are certain things that I let slide or I don't really think of that women would be very offended.
Uskimi nishako ule dem mwenye ni best boyfriend yako. I want to rub it in your fucking face. Bitch, you can't make
I'm
me
coming.
Yeah, because me, I've been here, you are the guest. What's up? Then I hit you with we went to primary together.
And his chain, I don't know.
And I know, so you see, guys don't see that shit. But then, so see, ulikuwa mnafanya nini?
Mimi najua madem kabisa. I know how chicks function.
Kucheka ya ndavunja mgongo kama miwa.
But imagine with boundaries. I think with boundaries.
What boundaries?
But the thing is, you see, me as your girl, I can be friends with Frankie. Nikupate wewe na Rono. Mtaniambia mko sawa.
What are you doing?
Yeah, so you know me, babe. Me, I don't know you.
I have a question with relation to that. Do you guys think that sex is something that men feel is done to women and not with them?
Yes.
Done to women?
Yes.
Yes.
And not with them.
I see.
Yes.
It depends on the guy.
Yes.
Hey, majority of men.
Nilimdinya.
Hey, majority of men.
Nilim. Not we are. Yeah.
I think it's because okay, I'm sorry to say this by the madam. Kuna wewe tulikuwa na kauzembe fulani in bed. Bro, do you not doing this for 40? Wewe unajua hiyo kitu ni ngumu.
Nilijaribu
wewe. Bro, don't fuck with that shit.
Exactly.
And then the arms.
Now you understand.
The arms are straight away.
I believe you also try not to that. Right, difficult.
Alafu kwa metrosexual.
Wow.
Alafu stingoni deadly. And then tibabe ninioneke kwa kuta. Excuse me.
Sasa hizo niko 95
Bro,
kg.
you're lying when nakwambia deeper.
Real.
I think it's because mostly ladies we are kidogo wazembe, so guys don't feel like tunafanya kitu pamoja. Wana feel ni kama wanafanya kitu.
It depends on your sexual journey. If you've actually gone through a sexual journey, right? Sex is a performance.
Yeah.
It's a performance. And
It's a dance.
It's a dance, exactly. And in order for you guys to enjoy it, you all have to be in sync.
Yeah.
So it's not something that unakuja tu, you start humping and then you come and that's it. No, there has to be synergy. Yeah, there has to be synergy. So that's why, personally, I don't enjoy sex. I rarely enjoy sex the first time. I enjoy it after like 4 or 5 times. Because now,
We're in sync.
I know...
Wait,
I know what turns you.
Ngoja Frankie.
Shikilia mic hapo useme no.
Ngoja Frankie, so there are no stories you've banged less than 4-5 times?
The first time. The first time it's hit or miss, and usually is miss.
Yeah.
Because it's just okay, yeah, you're enjoying it, but you're not reaching, proper.
Uko hapo.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're just there because you're trying to figure out.
Okay.
But communication is right there.
Hapana.
Tunaanza kumwambia ati fanya hii. Hapana, zunguka hivi. Mimi sipendangi.
Fanya hivi, I just leave. Kushika my tits, I just left, bro. I was like,
no, you're just trying things. You're trying this, you're trying that. You're seeing her reaction, you're seeing how she moves, you're seeing how she moans, because you can gauge from that. And then from there, then you start understanding, and you're like, okay, I don't have to do all this other stuff. Shortcuts, do that. You get, and you work through it like that. But the first time, Ati, getting it right the first time, it's very rare.
The reason I think even you asked that is because people say women are ran through, but men are not. Like men have slept with have more bodies, but the short is ran through.
Because men get.
Talk to us.
So what you're saying is when a woman sleeps with a man, she loses value.
No, I didn't say that. What I'm saying is men get better with experience.
But still a body. Still a body though.
It's not a body.
It is. You're learning from the books.
Still a how?
Sex or not true? Welcome class.
It's an infinity stone which you're acquiring.
Wow.
Even women get better with experience.
No.
Yes.
Me have gotten lazy, man. I mean, me, 30 minutes reverse cowgirl, but I'm tired.
I love a hard worker.
Okay, can I ask you something? Can guys tell when a shorty doesn't want you to do that?
Yeah. Body language.
Hakuna
You can
cha
always
body
tell the
language.
way a chick.
Sijui nikwambiaje. Let me tell you, kama nakunga nimekudedi Frankie, baba, the one day I catch you in bed, even if you want us to frog jump, that's what the fuck we're doing. So there's also women who like to impress a guy.
Yeah.
Lakini nile
And there are
design,
also men who like to impress.
Tunadu nye, mi staki.
Iye babi.
Lakini juniwe.
Like I've said,
Yeah.
the your story being ran through, right? It's a dance, but with a dance, there's always a lead.
A lead, yeah.
So the guy is the lead. So the guy has to have more experience than the chick in order to lead the dance, right? So you can't have a chick who's just like super experienced. She's not going, like, what is she going to do that it's easier to make a guy calm than a woman?
Yeah. Do you guys even make women come? Sorry.
Not a lot of, you know how many women fake nut?
Ndio ishe tu.
Aye.
Ya piti.
But a guy you can do the bare minimum is busting a nut.
Yeah.
Actually, a guy is working very hard to not bust a nut.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Yeah.
what we're doing. We're working very hard not to bust a nut. But a woman is like trying to, up. It's been like 30 minutes and man, my fingers are hurting now. Right?
Yeah.
So you have to have that experience in order to make that lady climax as fast as possible. That is the skill there. That is the key. That is where the experience comes from. But with a chick, she doesn't need all that. A virgin can still make a guy nut.
Yeah.
The same way a prostitute can make a guy nut.
Same guy.
Yeah. But a virgin guy will not make you nut.
So guys are
He
easy.
will not make you squirt.
So guys are easy. That's what I was saying.
Not easy.
Hey.
No,
Boy,
not
boy,
easy.
child. Hey.
We're designed to procreate.
Says the people without
Bust
wombs.
as much nuts as possible.
That being said, I have another question for you guys.
Yes.
Agree or disagree? Being called sensitive for reacting to disrespect is manipulation at its finest.
Of course.
Sometimes people are sensitive though.
Nah.
People
People are different.
Being called sensitive for reacting to disrespect is manipulation at its finest.
Yes.
True or false?
True.
Define disrespect.
Example of disrespect.
Because the thing is, na feel aje, unajua kuna kitu fulani unabeba we pia we waacha. You get me, like atasa Frankie ingia hapa apate nimekunywa soda yake akoza. Sasa hizi ni gani mazee? Hii soda mazee. Nilikuwa nimepangia mazee hizi ni gani? You are being sensitive. You are being sensitive. You understand?
No, everyone has the emotion.
Sini kuku tu.
But if I find you to umefanya hivi gari yangu, of course that one usinite sensitive. Wewe unanipima. You remember those party you chew their pen, then they are saying that it's starky way unataka venye ilikuwa, bro. It's the clip of the pen and we're in class 7. It's not gonna matter in the next 70 years.
Feelings ni zangu, acha ni jao. Feelings ni zangu, hamtanifanya.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Disrespect is debatable.
Yeah.
How you perceive disrespect is not the same way I will. There's some things which I just look over.
Kwanza niggas are cool with a lot of
me, I'm
stuff.
easy.
With a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like
Kuliko madam G.
actually the male people like the male friends, maybe acquaintances I hang out with, they're rarely like pressed about issues. Hata kuongelelewa. I remember I used to be like, bro, you need to cut out. I used to tell my brother, you need to cut out this guy. He's really talking bad about you. She's like, well, that's his problem. I'm like, what do you mean? You know?
Yeah.
So I always say wanakwanga a bit easy
But that's
going.
the thing. You see what you just said? Acquaintance. Like, people are so afraid of that word.
Yeah.
But me, I call people acquaintance live.
But I feel like that word is
It's
kidogo disrespectful.
It's
not.
If I thought we were friends,
That's your
unajua
story.
feeling
Yeah.
in love alone. Mimi nadhani tunaketi in love alone. Wewe bwana.
You know, when people come out and say Rono's friends, I'm like, niggas,
Z.
damn. Like,
We're
Somebody I know.
acquaintances.
I
don't know your middle name.
Bro, we have taken spirits together.
Aye, Z.
We are friends, kaka. This is spiritual. Come on.
That's you being sensitive.
Because,
As you being
But yeah,
sensitive.
because that is disrespect. Imagine us my funky boys wangu dead. Ti boys wako, bro, si tufanya mboka pamoja.
I think people get attached pretty quickly.
So quick. And then they demonize so many words. Like that word, a lot of people just demonize it. They hate it. But ni steps. Mtu ana move from steps to one step to another. Your co-workers.
Ambia side chick wana. Hata bila amekufa graduate jamani. Jamani.
Excuse side chicks are all
bro. Why do guys have sex? Wewe tu dem. Wewe unalipa rent, unamdia roho. Wewe tu huyo dem. Peleka ng'ombe kwa babake. Because what is the reason?
There's a friend I had, like she was a side chick and the girl came to confront her. Sema usinigize kwa hizo vitu zenu.
Nikatanywa wili. So a video that said, "You're my husband's side chick. You're there telling him to leave me. So you guys do your thing."
Kwanza hii topic imekumbusha something. Abel Mutu alikuwa anafanya nini kwa DMZ?
Tululu.
We will be back next week.
The hanging line iko pale. Alikuwa na do.
3 truths. No lie.
I'll just say marriage is hard. Me, I don't.
Hey.
Yo.
You can use that information for whatever you want.
Mukurugenzi.
Kaka.
Thank you for coming.
Do some people use therapy to avoid taking accountability?
How?
I doubt.
Isn't therapy
You
taking
guys would be
accountability?
shocked.
Literally.
Doubt. For real?
You guys would be shocked. The people who go to therapy and, okay, this is my experience. The people who have cut off and then mutual friends come back and say, oh, but he's been going to therapy. They've been working on themselves. They've been going to the gym, blah, blah, blah. But in reality, this person has not chilled. Their patterns are still the same. They still do the same shit. They have not grown. Because you can go to therapy, but are you practicing?
Or therapy is like jewelry. It's like they're wearing it. They're not actually going through it.
Performative.
Yeah, it's performative. So do you guys think about that?
No, for sure. Because therapy is something that you have to like. I really don't even believe the therapist does much.
Yeah, you
do
have to
You
want
actually
it.
do everything. You talk to yourself and you figure out yourself. So if you're going there as this is what's going to help me or heal me, utashtuka.
Sana. You do the work.
Yeah. It's not like headache, painkiller.
Sio kama kwenda kwa daktari ati they sew a cut and apana.
In fact, they just untangle your thoughts.
Literally.
Then question your
Okay.
thoughts. They just question your thoughts and
Literally.
untangle them.
Do they
How does
give
that
you
make
the
you
opinion?
feel?
Yeah. And what did you think about when that happened? Then you're like, fuck, I was played.
So I have a follow-up question for each of you. Like, for those of you who have been in therapy, what has your experience been so far and what is your biggest takeaway currently? Rono.
Go first.
Zion. So, what is my experience or what's my takeaway?
Both.
It's really good for awareness. I think if actually naonanga tu kila mse anafaa tu kwa therapy. Just be aware of who you are kabisa, all your patterns, what you like, because if you don't, you live life unconsciously and you're bound to burn. Like you're bound to be in relationships that will cost you money, whatever, physical. So it's helped me with my awareness. What else? Also I'm toxic. Like I realize I'm toxic as well. Like the reason these patterns are repeating is because I was emotionally unavailable too. You know? And my biggest takeaway is self-love is the real currency of the world. Self-worth and self-love.
Nice.
Sana sana self-worth. Yeah.
Awesome. I just believe that we need an outlet. So therapy doesn't have to be, the usual go sit down and talk to someone. Just find something that gives you that outlet, right?
Yeah.
Even that's why when you asked if she's been to therapy and I said, this podcast is a therapy. If it's something that helps you open up right now, so may shout mambo ya 3 men, but you've let it out, right? So therapy is something that you can it's an outlet, right? Biggest take home is a lot of, especially us men, we are silent in a lot of situations. If you can build the confidence to speak up and be able to just speak your truth without any judgment, without any care, please do so. And that's why I speak my truth.
Yeah.
Because I know if I'm to hold it in,
I'm gonna die.
Yeah. So I have to let it out.
I think my problem with therapy is this. I think I'm afraid of me. Are you understanding what I'm saying? When I say I'm afraid of me. Like, but then najua kuna hiyo shida, najua kuna hii tabia fulani tuko nayo. Lakini siko ready kusikia hiyo story. Mimi na feel niko fiam, niache kiasi. Because I notice from people I've had who go to therapy, najua usijidanganya, ni kujiongelesha. Bro, my head is arguably one of the scariest place I'd want to be. Ati nimeketi tu hivi nawaza. And then you see, I will not, the way I lie to you, Frankie, that apana mazizi machozi, we unajua ulikuwa wapi. So, dealing with that, I don't think I'm ready. I don't. That's why I always ask you, do they give you the opinion?
No.
So you see, nika sasa kuniambia ni hang out na
Know
mimi.
yourself.
So you're scared of your own truth?
I'm scared of you.
me, yes.
Your shadow self.
Yeah.
It's so funny you say that because there's something I saved from Twitter that said, you can't talk about building an empire if you're too scared to invest in the bricks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Utanilipia.
Yo.
Also, therapy is too expensive nowadays.
Yeah.
Hey, Jesus Christ.
No, but you see, I feel like I don't think the way you guys explain therapy, I don't think there's a prize for that because ni solution flani unacheki kama uko na drinking problem utakunywa 100k uharibu. Ukishaenda therapy itasolve. So you can't tell me that it's too expensive because the real problem is within you. It's not the alcohol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And if we say that, also vacations are expensive.
You
Also, investing in your business is
expensive.
expensive.
True.
So I feel like it also just goes back to investing in yourself.
Yep.
But that person in where Juja gate 2
We get to be.
can they really afford even that 3K that you're talking about?
Yes.
They're not going through something.
Exactly. Everyone goes through something. Hata pale Kibera kuna mtu who's going through something.
Yeah. I feel like there's a certain type of, this is why I've been saying this on dating shows. This is a YouTube, so you pop the balloon. When people are being asked what type of person you're looking for, they say someone who has a growth mindset. And I think that applies to so many things. Like, you're in deep shit, your situation is not the best, but just how you deal with things and how you perceive them and look for solutions. That, yes, you're depressed, you're depressed, but what are you doing to kind of just relax yourself at the end of the day? Like, hey man, shuleni ni chosha, sina pesa ya fees, madhe ndo ana ni stress, my siblings are here showing me shege. So what do you do for yourself at the end of it? Is just make yourself feel like you're relaxing without drugs, without substances. Just something for yourself, because I feel like we go through life just compensating for other people and we never sit down and say, what can I do for myself? And just...
Can I ask you guys a question? What is the difference? Where is the line between self-love and selfish?
I feel like you have to be selfish. You have to be selfish.
Like this guy.
I repeat that to so many people.
Yeah.
To love yourself, you have to be selfish.
Yes.
Okay, now this is TMI. Even today when I was arguing with someone, I was just not, we weren't seeing eye to eye because of me not showing up for something that to me was not that important, but to them it was important. However, I came back from, I've been traveling for the past 1 month. Nimekuwa Zanzibar, nimekuwa Dar es Salaam, with different groups of people, with not people who I'm not familiar with. I need time to just be by myself and be alone and not feel like I am...
Nafaa kuwa mahali kunitokeze juu ya nani.
I need to just make space for, it's exhausting. So when I came back, I was like, I need to spend a week in my house alone. And I had initially said that, I'm going to come for this thing once I'm back. But when I communicated that I can't, I generally could not. Nikikuja nikasirike,
ama nikuwe na ITT.
I don't talk to anyone, because if you guys even have this habit of walking around with headphones, I don't listen to anyone. So you have to be selfish. You have to.
How did you relay that information?
I told them that I genuinely needed time to just be by myself. To the location, I told them, I'm in my house. I'm not going anywhere. I just need time by myself. The first time it wasn't taken. Hey, English. Kuchukuliwa vizuri.
Wasn't taken well.
Now that they fully understand what I was going through and they made space, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry you're going through that, and Yeah, so you have to be selfish. Hakuna nothing you want in this
na mimi niko na roho ndogo na feel nimekufanyia vibaya.
No,
because you see as you explaining this story I'm thinking to myself ilikuwa nini ilikuwa inaendelea, because you see this is the thing, I don't give a fuck where you've been, bro. If it's my parent memorial, you're pulling the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. You understand? So hapo uone umekuwa selfish.
You're compensating for people. That's the problem.
But it's important for me, and we are friends.
We are friends, but I come first, not you. I come first, not you. You're going through it. You're grieving. I can make space for you before or after. But when I'm going through my shit, and what happens when we're both going through shit?
Oh yeah,
we won't make space for each other now. Yeah.
I think also know what you want to compromise and what you can't compromise.
Okay.
Like umefika your bandwidth, unafaa kujua.
Hapa imetosha.
Yeah.
And this thing of like she's mentioned, feeling bad, that shit kicks my ass, man. Like sometimes I make decisions for myself and then people will guilt feel like, guy, now you can't believe you've changed, you've done this. I'm like, bro. I'm just
Yeah. So thank you guys very much. I'll be ending the podcast with such, questions.
Love it.
Let's get intimate.
Thank you so much, Rono, for gracing us with your beauty and your presence.
Sweetie.
Thank you so much,
baby girl.
Take us a picture.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Tutwange moja.